Is it sparkling? What even? This brush, my goodness, so soft. It's so gentle. This is all the way up there.
Hello girlfriends and welcome to another episode of Tried and Tested. Today we'll be trying out some products for your teeth. This is the Mooi Teeth Whitening Home Kit and it's supposed to allow you to brighten your teeth at home in just a week with proven results. Apparently it's peroxide free, it's free of any harmful bleaching agents, so it's good for people with sensitive gums and teeth, and it was also founded by two Singaporean girls. They launched it in 2019 and apparently they sold 4,000 kits in 3 months. So we selected this one because this got actually quite a lot of good reviews. People were saying they could see results after one use and some after 3 days, which is quite impressive. So this whole kit costs $76 and it comes with 3 whitening pens. And also inside the box we have this little tray. So this is a soft silicone LED light. Okay, so the mouth tray is supposed to connect to your phone and they have also included a bunch of adapters for you to connect this to. And then a little switch here, I'm assuming to turn it on. And it also comes with a user manual. There's a little scale for you to put next to your teeth to see what shade you are. I feel like the colours are not very teeth colours. This whole row kind of looks a bit more green, which is a bit strange. I don't know. So I think if I got from around there, we'll say it's around a 4 or 5. So each treatment will use about 1 or 1.5 whitening pens, which will take place over the course of 7 days. And yeah, so I guess you can get maybe 3 treatments out of this, which I think is actually a really good deal. If it actually works. It's a really good deal, because if you get your teeth whitened professionally, depending on what kind, it ranges, it can start with 100 and go all the way up to 1,000. So it's a lot to get into because there's stuff like the technology that they use, the type of material that they use. Okay, if you guys are interested in teeth whitening and you want us to go into more detail, let us know and maybe we can do an in-depth episode on teeth whitening. So I'm gonna bring this home and use this for 7 consecutive days and then I will report back with the results. Okay, I'm finally trying out the Mooi. So first I need to clean it in warm water and then we dry it off. Okay, so we have the professional whitening pen. So I have to paint my teeth with it. Okay, so I tried it and now I'm supposed to, and I take my phone. There's only been 1 use, but I do feel that it looks a little bit whiter. So I think the next time I'm going to put the whitening gel straight on the tray instead of on my teeth, because I did find that it was a little bit thick when spreading on my teeth and I couldn't really tell what had been covered. Also because I guess the good thing is I didn't really feel anything, there was no discomfort whatsoever, but it was kind of hard to tell where the gel was, especially because it's totally clear, and also it was a little bit sticky. And then your teeth are a little bit wet, so even though you dry it and all that, it's still a little bit wet. So when you put this thing on, it I feel like it slides around a little bit, so I thought it was a little bit hard to manage that. And then the other thing about the mouthpiece was actually it was very comfortable. It was very soft, silicone-y, and it didn't taste weird because sometimes silicone stuff they have a smell. But anyway, it didn't taste weird or anything, and it was very comfortable, even the outside part. So at first I realized that my lips were inside. I was like, oh, there's a bit of blue light on my lips and I don't really want that. So it was quite easy to kind of lift it over and have it over the outside of it, and it was comfortable. So far, pretty good experience. So I'll keep going and we'll see if this works. Hi guys! Okay, so I don't have great news. So basically, I kind of gave up on using the kit. So what happened was I used it for about 4 times and then I started feeling my teeth get a little bit tingly and a little bit sensitive. So it was a bit before that already, but I thought maybe it was just in my head. But then after the 4th time, I was not very comfortable. So then I stopped and I was kind of waiting for it to go away or to subside, but it hasn't really. But it's not super serious, I just don't want to aggravate it, and it's more kind of around the gum area. So yeah, so I couldn't finish the review, but I did feel like my teeth got a little bit whiter. I did feel that there was a difference. And for a home whitening kit, and I think like at that price point I thought was pretty good. But yeah, I'm just a bit bummed because my teeth got a little bit sensitive. But again, like for most people it doesn't, so I feel like this kind of thing is your luck. You know what I mean? I think it depends like on how sensitive your teeth are to begin with. So overall, I think because I couldn't really finish testing it, I'm not sure if it's fair for me to give a rating, but in terms of like comfort, ease of use, I think it's definitely pretty high. Application of gel is a little bit difficult, so I would bring that down. Efficacy, I did see an improvement even though it was only for like 4 days. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that because again, a bit hard to give a rating if I didn't really like finish using it. But I thought it was not bad. Like if my teeth didn't get sensitive, I would definitely give that like a full shot. It's a pity. I would like to try that again. We have a curry toothpaste. So this one is from 2080. They do oral care products, and Ottogi, which sells curry. It's very bizarre. It's like this mala toothpaste, all this toothpaste with like food company things. Who would have thought? Yeah, so anyway, it's quite cute. They come with toothpaste and a little hourglass. So they're going with this like 3-3-3 thing because it takes 3 minutes to cook the curry, and they recommend that after you eat the curry, you should brush your teeth within 3 minutes and also brush your teeth for 3 minutes. So 3-3-3. So apparently this also contains turmeric extract, which means you'll be able to subtly taste the curry and smell it. Oh, okay, so it's a bit like the mala one where it's like clear. On the photo that they put there, it looked a lot more opaque. And when it looks opaque, it looks a lot more like curry paste, which to me looked and sounded just really weird. But now that this is clear, it actually doesn't seem too bad. It doesn't really smell like curry at all actually. It really smells more like turmeric than anything else. So it kind of looks like lemon curd. Let's just try this out. I did not really enjoy the experience of brushing my teeth with this. I think because like the toothpaste itself, it just felt a little bit gluey, but I like the feeling after it. The feeling after I rinse it out is actually quite nice. It's actually really refreshing. Like my whole mouth feels very bright and rejuvenated, if that makes sense. It feels very nice and minty. That turmeric thing was definitely there. The aftertaste I'm not a huge fan of, but the feeling is really quite nice and minty. I would even say that it's maybe mintier than some of the toothpaste that I've used before. Is it a curry toothpaste? I don't think so. Because if I didn't tie that turmeric to curry thing, I wouldn't even have thought of curry as I was using this. Do you know what I mean? It's just more like like one of those like herbal-ish kind of toothpaste. So I wouldn't draw that connection. So in terms of that, I'll give it a 2 for the curry thing. But apart from that, as a toothpaste, nice and minty. But everything else, like the taste and like the sensation and all of that, I'll also give it a 2. So I guess we will still land back at a 2 out of 10. But again, like I said, I don't know whether I'm happy that it didn't look like a curry paste and it didn't taste like curry, or that I'm not. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying that if they're saying it's a curry toothpaste, I don't get that. I only get that in the packaging and really nothing else.
Something didn't come in time for the actual shoot, but it came in time for this episode, I think. So here it is. This is the BU6 Taster Pack and a CS5460 toothbrush from Curapox. So Curapox is a premium oral care brand from Switzerland. These are gentle whitening toothpaste, and they emphasize on natural ingredients, herbal essences, and also they're supposed to be good for sensitive teeth and helps to reduce gum inflammation. And the reason why they're all differently colored is because they also have different flavors. I mean, okay, this is just too cute because when I think of flavored toothpaste, the last time I probably had flavored toothpaste was maybe when I was a kid, because you know when you think of adult toothpaste, right? The flavors are what? Like spearmint, eucalyptus, some other kind of mint, or like white. You know, like they don't really have like flavors. So I'm really excited that this does. And these are really great flavors too. Okay, so the yellow one, this is like grapefruit and bergamot. It smells so lemony. Oh my god, is it sparkling? Okay guys, yeah, it's sparkling. It looks like makeup. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'm just blown away by how pretty it is. So I'm just gonna open all of them and see if they're all also as gorgeous. The base color is all about the same. It's just the dots on it that change color. So this was actually recommended by our director and was recommended to her by her dentist. So not only is it gorgeous and pretty and just smells amazing, it is also recommended by her dentist. So I trust this shit. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's holographic! What? Even? So this is the toothbrush that comes with the taster pack, and this is the iconic CS5460 toothbrush. So all their toothbrushes are supposed to be really good, so we decided to get their CS Smart toothbrush to try. So aesthetic! The things are so aesthetic! So did you know that actually this was developed for children, but because people loved it so much and the adults loved it, they decided to make it for adults too. So now this is available for anyone over the age of 5. So there's 7,600 super fine bristles on this, and they're really closely packed together, so it's supposed to give you very effective but gentle brushing. So I'm gonna wash this and then we're gonna come back and try out all of the toothpaste. I'm gonna start with the apple, something a bit fresh, right? Let's try this. So soft. Okay, so in terms of like mintiness, there's a very gentle mintiness. Flavor-wise, this was the apple and aloe. You kind of taste a vague fruitiness. It's quite pleasant tasting. It's not like super weird and artificial. Actually, it's quite nice. It's just that I don't really taste like apple. You know what I mean? I don't really taste apple. But this brush, my goodness. This brush is so soft. It's so gentle in terms of like when I think about how gentle it is and how cushiony it is. This is all the way up there. Okay, what should we try next? I think we should try the gin and tonic and persimmon one because that sounds really strange. The taste on that is definitely much more pronounced. And it was quite sweet. When I smelled it, it was a bit more floral, but when I put it in my mouth, it was a lot more fruity. Okay, this one is the orange one, which is the peach and apricot. This one tastes like impaired mint. It tastes like I'm brushing my teeth with like breath fresheners. But like the candy kind. It tastes like I'm brushing my teeth with like pocket mints. I don't know how I feel about that. Because it's like, it's kind of fun because at least like, you know, brushing your teeth is like a sweet experience. Alright, let's try the blue one, the licorice. Okay, so in terms of like menthaliness or like freshness or like, you know, that feeling that you most associate with toothpaste, so far the blue one has had the most menthol effect out of all of them. The rest are kind of like very mildly freshening. You know what I mean? But they taste good and they feel nice, but very mildly. So this is the watermelon one. That was so nice! That one was like bubble gum! Oh wow, that was really fun. Oh, I really enjoyed that. You know what? Why not just try out this toothbrush? Okay, let me try the grapefruit and bergamot. It's so lemony fresh. That one really tasted like lemon candy breath mints. Okay, I mean overall, all of them taste amazing. So one thing that I did notice is that when I put this on my hand just now, right, as I washed it off, my hand got a little bit sticky. That doesn't usually happen with like regular toothpaste. I think it's because this has like a fair amount of like sweetener in it. I don't know if it's a lot of sweetener, but if that's something that bugs you or like that's something that you feel maybe a cause for concern, then that's something to note. But apart from that, they're so pretty and they taste good, they feel good. The toothbrushes are amazing. I've actually been looking for like a new toothbrush and I wanted one that's like very gentle but also effective. This is like soft and it's gentle and it's cute and it makes like brushing your teeth fun because it's just one of those things that you have to do like every day, right? I don't know if anyone out there feels this way, but it's very like sian after a while because it's like everyday kind of thing. So I feel like this is a great way to kind of inject a little fun into an everyday situation. The smaller one actually is also great because I can really kind of get into the corners. So yeah, overall, this is like an amazing out of 10 because who knew that you could take oral care to this level? And the other thing is like these are like a bit more expensive, but they're not exorbitant. You know what I mean? It's not like $50 for one toothbrush, in which case I'll be like, no, I'm great, thanks.
Okay, we've come to the end of the episode. Now, if you want to find out more about the products, how much they cost, where to get them from, you can check out the links in the description box down below, or you can go to our Tried and Tested Facebook page, or you can join our Telegram channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. Now, all you need to do is hit that bell and you'll be notified every time a new video comes onto YouTube. Or you can also catch us on the Clicknetwork app. Alright, till next time, mwah, go be beautiful!